All right, guys, thank you for joining me this morning. I know it's really early, so a lot of people will catch this on the replay. So we got a few things to talk about uh, this morning. This is probably going to be about a half hour long. Oh. Anyway, thank you, countless, for the 5x5. So for the three people that are on, again, thank you for joining me. So let's start out with the. We're going to talk about Tyson's chicken, and there's a couple of interesting moves that Tyson made. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But I came across this story on Instagram, I think, and it warrants some attention. So, this story here. All right, dismiss. I hate like these fucking ads they put all over your newsfeed now. It's fucking annoying. And it's like commercials upon commercials. And I get it. I understand why they do it this way, but Jesus, man. It's enough. All right, let's get it out of the way. Still got that chair. Yes, I still got that chair. Coffee first, man. Thank you for the 5x5. Teresa, thank you for the 5x5. Countless, thank you for the 5x5, if I haven't said it already. All right. So, there's a couple of things that happen here in New York City. But one is, so a homeowner rather, tries to evict squatters from her home, which is worth $1 million. These people moved into her home, again, unbeknownst to her. When she found out, she had to go through a process to get these people out of the home. So anyway, a pair of vigilantes allegedly tried to forcibly convict, and they said vigilance. One of them is a homeowner. Anyway, tries to forcibly evict three squatters from $1 million home, Queens home, after the homeowner was arrested when she changed the locks and tried to remove them. The two unidentified men driving a black pickup pulled into the driveway of the Flushing home, searching for the squatters Tuesday afternoon. Now, there's video, of the homeowner getting arrested after trying to get these squatters out of her home. And here's the shit about New York. I think it's after 30 days. I know there's other states that do it as well, but here in New York, after 30 days, if someone stays in your home, they can technically claim squatters' rights. Even if they're staying with you and now they don't want to leave, they can do the same shit. Right? So keep that in the back of your head. Another reason why, not so much to move out of New York, but start beating the balls off of these politicians that sit here and keep these rules going or laws going for bad people. We're looking to get this guy out, one of the men angrily said while donning a black Trump t-shirt. A neighborhood shared with the outlet. I'm here to talk to him. I want to see why he's here. So Adela, I cannot pronounce the name. That's the homeowner, 47, was in the process of selling the property when a group shadily took refuge in the home last month. She confronted the trio and changed the locks in hopes that they would not be able to re-enter if they left. However, the male squatter called the police and on the chick. What the fuck's the chick's name? Adele. I can't pronounce the name. I think it's Andelarero. Right? And Andelarero inherited the $1 million property from her parents after they died. She confronted the trio, changed the locks, that they would not be able to re-enter if they left. However, the male squatter called the police, and then the police arrested the homeowner. Neighbors have noticed some concerning activities from the house since the squatters sneaked in their way. A 24-year-old college student living next to the home, identified only as Acosta, said she's been on edge since the crooks occupied and arrived. Now, not interestingly enough, There's nothing interesting about this. This is bullshit. So now it's even worse that the cops locked her up. Like, as a police officer, I'm telling my fucking commanding officer, go fuck yourself. I'm not locking this lady up who owns the home. I don't give a fuck what the law says. There's a lot of laws, guys, that favor bad people, even though it's not meaning to. The whole squatters' rights, I think the squatters' law started back in the 80s. There was a showdown, if you will, back in the 80s with squatters in a building by Tompkins Square Park. And Tompkins Square Park had a lot of homeless people back in the days. But one building was like, they were all up and down this building. Anyway, people started making their life harder in the neighborhood, and it turned into a standoff between the cops and the squatters. And they did a movie on it a while back, and when you watch the movie now, as an adult, I watched the movie now, and I'm like, I'm like, fuck those squatters. Burn them out of that fucking home. Do whatever you have to do. Take the bricks down around them. And my attitude would be, it's my home. When they leave to go wherever they're going, I'm going to demolition the fucking home. Fuck it. The property's probably worth more than the home anyway. So they should take the bricks down. Or burn them the fuck out. You choose. But this bullshit and having these squatters move into your shit and claim rights to it, New York City's got it. New York City has to change these laws. So here it is. In New York City, a person can claim squatter rights after just 30 days of living on or at the property. Now, the police officer was arguing with a male squatter, and then and there was multiple squatters in this building. It wasn't just like one family; it was multiple. Anyway, I don't know if the board is still there, but it looked like they were trying to hide what was inside. A woman who requested to remain anonymous told the outlet she saw one of the unethical dwellers carrying a door into the home late one night. The woman who noted that the for sale sign had been advertised on the property for a long time before the squatters came out of nowhere, began to live there. A tightly knit Queen Street. Now this is where the neighbors have to get involved, because and then community needs to get involved. Rather, sorry. But yeah, people are getting burned out of that home. That's just the bottom line. If the cops can't handle it, and the thing is, the lady said she went to the court. She went through the process of getting them removed. This is in another article of when she got arrested. She went through the process of getting removed. By the time the process was done, the 30 days were up, and now these people could live there. So under the law, it's legal for the homeowner to change. Under the law, it's legal for the homeowner to change the lock, turn off the utilities, and remove belongings of the tenants from the property. So the squatters can stay there after 30 days, but under the law, it's legal. It's illegal for the homeowner to change the locks, turn off the utilities, and remove the belongings of the tenants. Illegal for the homeowner. You see how stupid and crazy that sounds? The homeowner was charged with unlawful eviction because she changed the locks and had not provided a new key for the person staying there. This is why the cops locked her up. Shame on, again, NYPD can't get out of their own fucking way. You think, guys, that with all of this shit going on, NYPD would drag their feet on this one, at the very least. Fuck the laws, fuck your commanding officer, fuck all those. Listen, sometimes you got to take it on the chin. Sometimes you got to take a write-up. And this is at best a write-up. This is a command discipline is what it's called. You're not going to lose your job over this. Granted, somebody's going to lock her up anyway. It's best that it's not you that does it. So anyway, guys, there's another route that this can go about, and that's the neighborhood coming together with a couple of dudes and beating the balls off these people right out of the home. That's what can be done. Anyway, I thought that was a shit story when I ran across it on Instagram. And then there's more behind it, this chick getting arrested. Now, of course, the neighborhood's going to come together. They're going to get the squad. I know they're going to get the squatter out because there's a couple of ways of going about it. And you have to press the system. And the good thing about this article, though, it's actually breaking news. So It's gonna receive a lot of attention. The video of the homeowner getting arrested, the cops arresting him. Of course, the cops are gonna get more hate behind this. So, and listen, there's sometimes, man, where listen, if you're stupid enough to lock up a homeowner for her home, the property she owns, for people who don't deserve it, that means, guys, migrants are going to see this article, and it can work in two ways. It can work in one way that you're going to see migrants looking at this and going, "Oh shit, let's fucking take these vacant homes and live in them," and or two, this can work against them. Finally, I doubt very much it's going to work against them. All right, so moving right along. Let's see. There was a story I read, the Kate Middleton story. I'm only interested in the Kate Middleton story because I want to know if it was the arm ticket. Clearly, it's the arm ticket was going on with her, but we're not going to dive into that. So there was a story that I saw that sort of pissed me off. More likely, it annoyed the shit out of me. But twins were stabbed yesterday, or 2 days ago. Sorry, 2 days ago, twin girls were stabbed. I think they were 19 years old. One of them wound up dying. Now, here's the kicker on why they were stabbed. And not that I'm surprised, because I've seen guys get aggravated when a chick when a chick ignores them. But these girls are at a bodega. This guy makes an advance at them. Hey, cutie, whatever. Shake that booty kind of shit. And the chick just ignored him. I don't even think she even said anything to him. Anyway, the guy wound up stabbing her, killing one of the sisters. And it annoyed me because I'm like, now, a chick can't even say no without being fucking killed. Imagine. Matter of fact, in Las Vegas, a week or two before I got there, another girl was also stabbed because a guy was making advances at her, homeless guy too at that, was making advances at her, and he slashed her across the face or the chest. It was somewhere in the front. He slashed her. So now, the society's getting to a point, guy, where, if you don't take the sexual advances or just the advances, period, you're going to get slashed. Anyway, it's getting out of control with the way people are behaving out there, and this is worldwide. It's just not just here. But both incidents happen to be here in the United States. Now, moving right along to Texas. Spring break is apparently having a complete meltdown now. I keep hearing about how the spring break is finally, the neighborhoods surrounding spring break are finally getting together and passing laws to get rid of these people and their bullshit. Which, in fact, is probably going to affect a lot of the businesses there for spring break who make a ton of money during those days. $4,000 for, whatever. Yeah, I'm searching through some stories. But anyway, let's get right into and I only got 15 minutes anyway, so let's go on. All right, so Tyson's Food hoping to hire over 40,000 asylum seekers or illegal immigrants for a labor manufacturing job. Tyson says it's eager to hire over 40,000 illegal immigrants crossing the border. The multinational food conglomerate is hoping to hire personnel to work in the New York area from the massive influx of migrants. Now, one article said the New York area. Another article said that they're actually hiring them to work in a Tennessee facility. So there's two areas. I'm releasing a video on the Angry Truths channel, this channel, later today in regards to this. Again, they're hiring them in a facility. There's no facilities here in New York City. There's no Tyson facility here in New York City. So that means that the New York area means they're going to give them housing. They have to be giving them housing and to take the ride upstate New York or whatever area in New York it's in. It could be out in Long Island, and also to Tennessee. Now, this is Tyson, human resource leader, saying this shit. They're very, very loyal. Tyson's human resource leader, Garrett Dolan, said in a statement to Bloomberg, they've been uprooted, and what they want is stability, and what they want is a sense of belonging. No, they don't. They just want fucking money. No, I don't think any migrant moved anywhere. Goes, I just want to belong. Anyway, we would like to employ 42,000 if we can find them. Supposedly, there's a database system that Tyson gets to look at, and they get to pick the workers from there. At the same time, Tyson's hoping for a massive influx of foreign labor and is shutting down less profitable plants in other regions of the country. I don't know how plants is less profitable when their plant is the one making the food. That's always got me. And maybe again, one of you guys can tell me how that works. But how does a plant make less money when that plant is making the food that's being put on the shelves? And again, this is going to get a lot worse. We're going to see other companies doing the same shit. I'm surprised Amazon hasn't done it. Maybe Amazon doesn't want to do it because they definitely see a dip in profit. Because I'll stop buying from them immediately. And actually, I use Amazon as my backup when it comes to buying shit. Workers at the Tyson Perry, Iowa facility, officials learned of the plant closure on Monday, according to Desmond's Register. The plant reportedly has a workforce of more than 1,200 workers. After careful consideration, we have made a difficult decision to permanently close our Perry, Iowa plant, and this is according to the Tyson Food spokesperson. The spokesperson said the Perry pork plant emphasizes our focus to optimize efficiency of our operation at best served. Now, this is another interesting thing that's happening. They shut this plant down. They want to hire 42,000 migrants. They're letting go 1,200 by hiring 42,000 migrants, probably got at half the rate. Now, here's the kick in the ball sack. Tyson is closing 4 chicken plants and a pork plant to open up a highly, but not fully, highly automated poultry plant in Virginia. Closing down 4 U.S. plants, guys, gets rid of, I think it was 4,000 or 5,000 workers to open up a highly automated plant, which cost them $300 million to build. So, again, the Iowa plant is one, and then there's 4 other chicken plants being closed down. So the chicken plants that are being closed down are in Arkansas, Missouri, and Indiana. They announced this Monday as well, and the plants are in Corydon, Indiana, Dexter, Missouri, Noel, Missouri, and Little Rock, Arkansas. Plants of newer locations closer to its customer base. So, again, the company said they will move performed inside, the workers, excuse me. So they don't say how many workers total, but I'm assuming that these are about 1,000 or so at each plant. Minimum 1,000 or so at each plant. So, also, in April, about 150 employees at Tyson Food Chicken Plant in Van Buren, Arkansas, went on strike for better treatment before the company shut down the facility on May 12th. I think this is last year, where 969 employees got let go pretty much. So, again, guys, Tyson needs to be boycotted, like at all costs. Now they're opening up automated plants to hire less people. I think this is whatever bullshit, eliminating jobs for employees and seek improved performance in this chicken business. So now again, guys, keep that in the back of your head. Keep that they closed down a pork facility. They closed down 4 chicken facilities. They opened up a highly automated facility at $300 million. That means they're cutting the migrants they're bringing on. That's going to be less money they're getting paid. And again, because this guy said they're loyal and they just want to belong, they'll cut their pay because they went from making nothing to making something. And a lot of these people don't know any better. They don't know much at all. Sorry. All right, we got 10 minutes. Let's cover some ground. All right, so the Tyson Food, has unveiled one of its most automated poultry plants ever in Virginia. The facility, which had its grand opening Tuesday, That was this Tuesday, I think. Span a whopping 325,000 square feet at its facility in southern Virginian city of Danville, sorry. Its output would largely consist of fully cooked, Tyson brand chicken. Tyson put $300 million towards the plant's construction. Tuesday's opening is happening over 2 years after the Arkansas-based company first revealed its plan for this site. Let me double check something because they announced a lot of shit. They announced a lot of shit this week. Excuse me, give me. So this article. Oh, this was back in November of 2023. So they announced this back in November 2023 of opening up this facility. So that was just that was about 6 months ago, 7 months ago. Again, guys, everything's a chess move with these people. The Dansville facility is 13 high-speed automated case packing line and 5 high-speed robotic case palletizing units. That means they're stacking units, rather. Have helped contribute it to becoming becoming one of the company's most automated poultry plants. They're going to do more of these. Tyson said it's also bought its first at-scale integration of wearable armband devices to improve worker health. They're tracking the workers at this facility. Did not know that. Safety and productivity to plant. They go workers' health to sit there and have you go, oh, they care about the workers. No, they don't. They care about their productivity. That's it. They want to see if workers are standing in one spot doing nothing, because if they do, they can sit there and go, well, we don't need that guy. If this guy's been sitting here for a half hour, which takes time out of their production, then they can get rid of him by automating that job, if that makes sense. The combination of our team and technology at Danville will strengthen our ability to better meet demands for retail and food service fully cooked Tyson brand products. The Danville plant incorporated the latest technology that brings real-time intelligence to our process products and workplace experience for the team. You're right. In late 2021, Tyson indicated that it would direct $1.3 billion towards boosting automation over 3 years. The efforts were meant to help the company's facilities improve production capacity and efficiency and continue to unlock value. Yeah, unlock the value of letting fucking people go and making more money in their place. Because you don't have to pay robots. Robots are doing certain jobs, right? Those robots no longer have to get paid. Those robots probably knocked out, and they're not going to ever tell you this, but probably knocked out 25 to 50 spots right there. Right? So you knocked out 25 to 50 spots, and I'm speculating. 25 to 50 spots possibly were knocked out because of these robots. That's 25 to 50 people you do not have to pay. That's how they fatten their pockets. Tyson said nearly 400 new jobs will accompany Danville's site. Yeah, new jobs, but they don't tell you how many jobs they cut because of that facility. That's what these companies never do. They never tell you the facts. They never tell you the facts that, hey, we created this facility, it's going to create 400 new jobs, but it doesn't tell you that without those machines, it could have created 800 jobs, 1,000 jobs. But 400 new jobs mean nothing when you are shutting down plants all over America. They think they're being slick by adding that last part, we have 400 new jobs available. But you just shut down 5 plants total, 1 pork, and 4 chicken. Getting rid of close to 900 people to 1,000 people at each plant. But let's just throw the 400 jobs in there to make people feel better. Or to make people in Danville go, oh, there's 400 jobs, there's 400 of us can get hired. Get the fuck out of here. It's bullshit. It's always going to be bullshit, guys. They're always going to sell us the fucking opposite side of that coin. And the opposite side of the coin is, well, at least we got 400 people jobs. No, you just let go almost 4,000 people because you automated the center. And they're going to make more plants automated. Now, they can't go fully automated for reasons of there's always going to be fuck-ups in the beginning. So until these machines get better, right now it's going to be partially automated. Because if it fucks up, you're going to need people to step in and pack those foods. And even if those machines fuck up, you're not going to be able to get people to pack those foods in fast enough. Right, Joy. And robots don't eat. Robots don't need a break. Robots do break down. So they need a crew to be on standby to fix them if they do. But yeah, this is a problem, guys. That a company that was started because of people and for people is now automating their shit. And more company guys is going to start automating their shit. And that's that. The elevator knocked out a lot of jobs, and people never ever talk about that. A lot of companies, guys, they sit there and go, well, when we automate things, when we make things computerized, it makes it better for the consumer. No, it doesn't. It does not make it better for the consumer. It doesn't even affect the consumer at no level. Oh, well, if we do this, it makes it cheaper for you. No, it doesn't. It absolutely doesn't. By automating this facility, guys, that means the cooked chicken that's being sent out, the prices should come down. Because you're no longer paying for health insurance. You're no longer paying for any kind of insurance. You're no longer paying for a paycheck, a person to be there. So the price for that chicken should come down. But it doesn't, because they sell us this fucking bullshit that is going to help make things better. It helps line their pockets better. It helps make sure that they can go on a better vacation. It helps them purchase a better private jet or more vehicles for them to drive around in. It makes them able to afford more hookers because these people, right? Now, Tyson, thank you, Joy, for bringing that up. Tyson was talking about opening up a bug facility last year. Pretty sure it was Tyson that was diving into this, and they want to dive into this first, right? They are starting to do the whole meatless bullshit. Tyson was starting to do the meatless thing as well. I don't know where that went. I read an article last year on that as well. So Tyson is fully going WEF platform, right? They're following the WEF path, if you will. Now, Intuitive, they had the 29 people that were killed by a humanoid AI robot a year ago. That story came out, and then that story was covered up like immediately, right? And then they were like, that never happened. Of course it never happened, guys. When things happen and the government doesn't want you to know about it or want you to get scared, it will be covered up. And then they'll make people like us look like nut jobs. Absolutely. And the crazy shit about that story, about that robot, that humanoid AI robot, the craziness about it is supposedly that robot left the facility. Not that it only killed 29 people. I heard two stories that they shut it down, and I heard one story that it got away. And that it's hiding in Japan somewhere. Not amongst people, because it wouldn't be able to pass. Though they said humanoid wouldn't be able to pass. But yeah, man. There's definitely shit out there going on, guys. And yeah, we need to fix this problem ASAP. Because these things are going to take over. These companies are going to continue to pad their pockets or make society better by hiring robots and building robots to do our jobs. Right? Yeah, Michelle, right. They're doing the meat labs too. They're doing the fake meat. Sorry, that's what it was. It was fake meats they want to dive into. I think they wanted to do the bug thing. They did partner with a bug company last year. I'm pretty sure it was either Tyson or Purdue. It was one of those two. But I did hear about the fake meat as well. So yeah, listen, they're following the WEF path. They want to go meatless in the next few years. These companies are going to start pushing that agenda really hard. I'm going to say by late this year, early next year, we're going to start seeing more meatless talk from these companies. Yeah, I said he escaped. I meant to say it escaped. The robot escaped. I heard two stories. I heard it did, and I heard that they destroyed it. And one of the articles, I guess they elaborated on how they destroyed it, and it turned into a fight. And out of the 29 people that killed, A few of them were a military group or police force or whatever it was taking this thing out. But yeah, it turned into a movie by the time I was reading that article, so I don't know. Anyway, guys, I got to go off to here now because I got to get to work. So thank you for joining me this morning. I appreciate it as always. I hope to do a live stream Thursday if I'm not too tired. Other than that, it'll probably be, if it's not Thursday night, it'll definitely be Friday night at the hotel. All right, guys, other than that, thank you for joining me. Thank you for being up this early with me. And I will see you guys either Thursday or Friday this week. Good morning, guys.